Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
It's caught. This is White. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Fournette again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Play action. It's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. At that time, they went to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where the quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a single caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 66, alert! Shadow! Alert!
Now Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, they'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 27, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Evans comes in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. action. Rodgers rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Here's White. They set up the screen. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
50. Hey, 166.
Now Brady. And brought in by Brady. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Let's go up. No, 56. Cover.
Here's Brady to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. One receiver to the left is Evans. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as they have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is now 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18, and they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And some room to maneuver. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Cobb in motion right. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. Yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this 1st half.
Let's make a play here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air, and instead he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Brady now on 1st down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A fairly short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And they've got to be sick over that opening kickoff. They get the ball, hoping to go down and score, and just like that, they cough it up. The other team scores.
So much for the best laid plans. The offense spent all their time in the locker room at halftime plotting, getting the ball back, taking it downfield, and putting 6 points on the board. I just wonder, do they have a 12-point drive in them now? What a way to start the half.
All changed in the blink of an eye. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st down, Brady. This is caught by Evans. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And inside give to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. In motion right comes Cobb. They'll go again to Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb, 37 yards. And the Packers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 56.
Brady now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
72. Full 50. Hey, full 66.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. Running left, it's Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Go, Dicky, kick.
Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that.
Touchdown! Cameron Brate from 8 yards out. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion left is Cobb.
incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Cobb. Cobb in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Running right, Jones. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Buying time to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he's brought down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. To throw is Brady. This is White on the screen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, 30 yards. And the Bucs are able to move back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready. You also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want, and cover it well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw, Brady. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 92% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to throw, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Pass complete, Tunyon. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Big play. He can make a big play next drive. Next time.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down, another shot for Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. In motion right comes Cobb. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First throw of overtime for Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throw here, that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Jones will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the sneak, Rodgers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They've got the jumbo set out there. A huge play in this overtime session. It's 3rd and inches. Rodgers with a keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers 49. Winston Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6.
150. Hey, 166.
Here's Brady. Finding Miller once more, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Brady to throw again. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Brady now on first down. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.